Hello, movie lovers. Welcome back to The Movie Hunter. Today, we're diving into Greenland from 2020 and its sequel, Greenland 2: Migration from 2026, both directed by Rick Waugh and starring Gerard Butler. I hadn't seen the first one before, so I watched it first, hooked me with its intense disaster vibes and how fast society falls apart. The sequel? It had some thrilling moments, but relied way too much on dumb luck, and it left me a bit bored in spots. I'm giving the original an 8 out of 10, definitely worth a rewatch, and the sequel a 6 out of 10. Stick around as I break down both, compare them, and share what worked and what didn't. Before we jump deeper into these post-apocalyptic survival stories, I'd love your support for The Movie Hunter. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It means the world to me. Thanks so much in advance for joining the hunt. I started with Greenland 2020. The plot follows John Garrity, Gerard Butler, his estranged wife, and their young son as a planet-killing comet races toward Earth. They embark on a risky quest to reach a possible safe haven, witnessing cities leveled and the best and worst of humanity along the way. The family gets separated, faces abductions, desperate people trying to steal their spots on planes. It's all chaos. What I loved most is how it shows society and order collapsing in literally minutes. 1 second, everything's normal. The next, total breakdown. That fragility of peace in our world hit hard, and it made the post-apocalyptic feel so real. It was thrilling from start to finish, kept me on edge, and I watched it straight through. Gerard Butler was solid, the family drama felt genuine, and it wasn't just destruction, it showed human nature too. My only minor thing? Some intense moments, but nothing major dragged. Overall, a great post-apocalyptic disaster flick. I'd give Greenland an 8 out of 10. I'd definitely rewatch it and recommend it to anyone who loves thrilling survival stories. Now, let's talk about the sequel, Greenland 2: Migration from 2026. The surviving Garrity family, Gerard Butler, Morena Baccarin, and now Roman Griffin Davis as the son, has been living in a bunker in Greenland for a while after the comet strike decimated most of the planet. But their safe spot gets ruined too, so they have to leave and travel across the frozen wasteland of Europe, from Greenland to England, then France, heading toward a crater where the disaster is still unfolding, to find a new home. There were moments that grabbed my attention, like the harsh post-apocalyptic world and the family's desperate journey. It shows how the old world order is completely gone, which I liked seeing. But honestly, some scenes felt dull and dragged, and my biggest issue? The story depends way too much on dumb luck. The family survives and moves forward because of lucky breaks over and over. After a while, I was questioning it, like, come on, really? It made things feel less earned. Gerard Butler and the cast are still good, but it didn't hit the same highs as the first. I'd give Greenland 2: Migration a 6 out of 10. It's okay for a one-time watch if you're into the series, but I probably won't rewatch it. Comparing the two, my ratings say it all. 8 out of 10 for the 2020 original, but only 6 out of 10 for the sequel. The first one felt tighter, more thrilling, and really nailed the collapse of society. The sequel tried to expand the world, but leaned on too much coincidence and had boring stretches. On the numbers side, Greenland 2020 has a solid 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb from over 160,000 votes, a strong 78% critics tomato meter from Rotten Tomatoes from 160 reviews, and 63% audience popcorn meter. It was made on a $35 million budget and grossed $52.3 million worldwide. Pretty good, especially with the pandemic timing and VOD release. Critics praised its tension and humanity. But Greenland 2: Migration? Mixed at best. 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 49% critics tomato meter from 93 reviews, and 66% audience popcorn meter from over 1,000 ratings. Audience score dropped about 5 to 6 points lower than the first. It had a huge $90 million budget, but only grossed around $25.8 million worldwide, with about $17.8 million domestic, a big flop compared to the original. Critics noted it lacks the first's punch, and yeah, it shows. Overall, the original Greenland is a thrilling ride with great tension, real stakes, and a strong look at how fragile our world is. I'd rewatch and recommend it to disaster movie fans. The sequel, it has some cool post-apoc vibes, but gets held back by luck and pacing. I'd skip unless you really want more of the family story. That's it for this double review. What did you think of Greenland and Greenland 2 Migration? Did the society collapse in the first one grab you, or did the journey in the sequel work better for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and here's a big one. Suggest a movie for my next watch. I'm hunting for something action-packed or thrilling to keep the streak going, so hit me with your picks. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next hunt. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.